Trials catch my eye, stories that let my spirit fly. Chatting about the highs and lows, with my faith it truly shows. Grandpa Kobe by my side, moms are here to be our guide. Sharing love in every way, together we'll brighten the day. Interesting trials we face, with hearts full of grace. Time's a place to heal, come together, feel the real. With every story that we share, lift each other with a prayer. In this community find strength and peace deep in our mind. Together we stand, reaching out a hand, letting love lead, it's all that we need. Interesting trials we face, with hearts full of grace. Chat's a place to heal.
Hey everybody, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm coming from a different place right now mentally. I'm coming from how you get that phone call, that call that kind of like to get your mind right, right? The phone call that helps you to remind you of your assignment and what God has already placed in you. That phone call that reminds you that you are exactly where you need to be. You know that phone call? That phone call that reminds you that you really matter. You know, you most definitely matter. Well, I had that phone call about an hour ago. I wasn't going to go and get on the live yet. I need something. I need to send you something. Okay. Somebody please put my, hold on, let me put my email in there. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, I just put my email in. That phone call that kind of reassure you where you're supposed to be at and remind you that what you've been doing really, really matters. Well, I got that phone call today, and I stayed on the phone almost an hour on the phone, and sometimes that the person is correct, but then you get defensive, not because you feel insulted or anything. It's because they're stepping on your toe, and you're like, ouch, ouch. And they're coming from a place of love. They're coming from a place of, and when they remind you of a scripture that that they mention the talents, the talents that God give you, and one person buried their talent, and the one that had five, God gave him more. And then the one that decided to bury that talent, God took that one talent away. You know that one. That conversation remind me of that, right? And I'm telling you all of this because you guys know from the time I started on my channel, I've always been in the courtroom. Always been in the courtroom from day one. Before any of the other individuals started even thinking about the courtroom. Always been in a courtroom bringing the facts of what's happening in each case, right? Whether it's bad, good, and indifferent, I was bringing the facts of the case. Um, and I was telling you guys that this particular case right here was the worst case I've ever covered. Not because of the things that was happening in the case, but the things that were happening on the outside. Um, those that have been with me have known that one of the gifts that God has given to me is of being a trailblazer, of basically being in the trenches of things and being there and bringing back the facts, right? Um, Never fluff anything up, never made anything up to make it seem to sound good from my point of view, but just bringing the facts over and for people to understand what was happening inside the courtroom. And also not only bringing you the information from the courtroom, but I was also bringing the transcript, reading the transcript in a reenactment formal way so people could have the feel of what was happening in the courtroom. Okay. This case, there were definitely some great individuals bringing some great point of view in a comedic way, also some great content. But it was always either one way or the other way. It's never in the fully in the middle. It was more extreme to the left or extreme to the right in this particular case. And it's got so like off hinge that it became a S show, a shit show. Um, the the whole thing of the case got lost in the sauce. It really got lost in the sauce. Um, and everyone was taking it more for entertainment instead of the seriousness of what could happen to society from this particular case. One of the things that I did find out and figure out that this case actually helps some cases that has happened, you know, has happened, and now there can be a revisit of those previous cases. And people are not looking at those things right now. People are looking at the nonsense, are listening to the nonsense, and regurgitating the nonsense that occurred during the trial. This trial has set a precedence of no, you cannot take what belongs to me because of my intimate settings. This case also sets a precedent that no, you cannot make one man an enterprise. You cannot make one man an enterprise. That is another thing that this case has actually brought to light because they try to make Diddy a one-man enterprise, just like they did with R. Kelly. And they even try to use R. Kelly's case as a way for them to dummy down on what they were trying to do. You get what I'm saying? So instead of people looking at this in a serious manner, folks are focusing on the nonsense, the thing that's irrelevant, and I think that's by design that folks are focusing on nonsense. Okay, all right. We have different content creators, and I'm not knocking anybody because everybody's there for their own reason, their own purpose, or whatever, you know. Um, and I am not the all be all person that has all the answers. I am definitely not. But God had given me, has given me, and still has given me the the position of basically bringing to the forefront the injustice in the justice system, and to be able to not depend on the old media, the national media, because most of them have some sort of agenda. Most of them have an agenda, and that agenda is whoever set forth what they want done to those particular person. That's what the mass media is going to focus on. It's going to drive the viewers to that point of view. It's like mind controlling type of thing. And God had given us an opportunity on the social media side to give the whole picture, the whole picture. And first, I want to apologize. What I want to apologize for is when I saw my voice being drowned by the algorithm of YouTube. I decided to step back. I decided not to do as much as I have in the past with the cases that I was I worked on and I was bringing forward, because the algorithm was not pushing the stuff, not even the stuff that I was bringing to you guys, right? So I definitely need to apologize to you guys, because I know a lot of people, especially CMT, she was, sending me the thumbnails for me to go live. She was telling me, hey, this is a good opportunity to go live. But because of my position of where I was at, where how far I was, I kind of like stepped back, and I was like, this is too much. This is too much for my body, too much for this is too much for me to handle. Guys, I'm trying to get what I have to say out. I'm not ignoring you right now, but I am trying to get what I have to say out. So everyone that's trying to ask me questions, I'm not answering those questions right now. Let me get what I have to say out, because you know me, I will forget what I have to say and then I'll be all over the place. So let me just focus on that. So I have my eyes closed right now, but what's in a minute? Oh, while I'm opening my eyes, and I see all these questions, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to answer it. But anyway, I was more focusing on, how far I was and how much it's been such a burden. And I told you guys, this has been the worst case I've ever covered, because of the nonsense, the craziness that happened, and I think it's by design that all the foolery that we focused on. It was more for entertainment, and not understanding the seriousness of this type of case and how it's going to affect not just a celebrity like Sean Combs, but the rest of individual lives. Everyone who's going to get affected, especially people of color, because most of the time when they go after the big person, it's going to trickle down to the regular folks like us. Okay. And a lot of people were angry because they focused on domestic violence. It was not just about domestic violence. It was a bigger picture. It was a bigger picture of them going after asset that has nothing to do with what the whole original case was about. And they brought in him because of his past, well, I'm going to say past rumors of the things he has done and things like that. But none of that was even brought into the case. They focused on his bedroom scene. They focused on domestic violence. Not that domestic violence is not important. It is a very important situation that happens in people's lives every day, especially women. It is an important topic, but that's the case was not about domestic violence, and that's the thing. The sad thing people are not seeing. It's about control. It's about being able to go into your bedroom and take control of your everyday lifestyle. Once you go inside somebody's bedroom, that's the ultimate, the ultimate. You understand what I'm saying? The ultimate, right? And that's what they try to do. And they try to use RICO in every form, fashion that you could imagine. That was not what RICO was set for in the beginning. It was not for them to be able to go into your bedroom and use certain things to be able to take your money, take away your status, take away anything that you have. That was not the purpose. The purpose for a RICO in the beginning was for mobsters, the boss, to be able to capture them, because they were getting the little guys and not ever getting the boss, because the boss never got his hand dirty. You understand what I'm saying? So that was the purpose of it in the beginning. But now they're utilizing it for your inside your bedroom type of situation. Okay. They kept playing that video every moment in that trial to play on the emotion of the people, the emotion of the jurors. And that's what they kept trying to do. But I am so glad the jurors were smart enough to realize if you let them take this away, they're going to come and get everybody. They're going to come and get everybody. Okay. And so I see, if you look in the news, they're still focusing on the nonsense. Okay, they focusing on individuals dashing baby oil on people outside. They're focusing on things that are not happening in the trial. I'm hearing all kind of craziness. They focusing on somebody getting transcript from the defense side. I'm hearing that defense side paid people money for doing this. I'm hearing all kinds of foolery, nonsense, and we're not paying attention to the fact that, hey, the government lost. We still have a chance. We're still able to have control of our bedroom, have control of our livelihood. You know, um, yes, definitely they can use Diddy's case as case law, because now they can say, hey, one man is not an enterprise. One man is not an enterprise. Definitely can use his case, because they try to say that this man was an enterprise, even though without getting the co-conspirators. They mentioned so-called co-conspirators, but they never added them to it. And listen, I try to tell somebody that R. Kelly was also done the same way, but then they turn around and said, well, his co-conspirator was also arrested. And I was like, what co-conspirator was arrested? Then they try to bring up what's his name, Don Russell. And I'm like, Don Russell, that was a totally different case. That had nothing to do with what R. Kelly was in. But they said, oh, that was the manager, and he was never the manager. He There was no paycheck from R. Kelly to him. And then there were so many things that happened in the R. Kelly case that they brushed under the rug. They brought Aaliyah into the case, and Aaliyah was deceased, and they snuck her in there without her being actually a victim in the case. They slipped it in there as an what do you call it, overt act. They did a lot of things that was very fishy in R. Kelly case. R. Kelly did not have attorneys like Diddy. He had attorneys that were working against him. And that is one of the reasons why he lost the case. People goes, oh, there was underage girls, and there was a statute of limitation on those on those cases, right? And I'm not talking about but for the underage thing, but there were certain things that was statute of limitation that they're allowed to bring in. The jurors didn't understand some of the instructions of the judge. The jurors came back and asked questions. The judge couldn't even answer the question correctly, and there was some mistakes there. And his attorneys, even when they did the appeal, the attorneys did the appeal on something else. There was a definitely a lot of lies in the R. Kelly case. They didn't even talk about how the mother of the one alleged underage individual who father brought her there, who was getting money from R. Kelly, who was never part of being a co-conspirator. They never arrested any of the parents and things like that, which the parents should have been part of it if R. Kelly is arrested and being, said that he's the one that's doing this. The parents is the one that was bringing the children to him, right? Even the mother, there's text messages where the mother told her to sit on his lap and shimmy and all this kind of stuff. Right? The parents were never ever charged, y'all. Never charged. But they was getting money from R. Kelly. And I'm not justifying anything by anybody, because once he found out how old she was, he should have sent her home and let her stay home. He did send her home, but then he allowed her to come back before she turned 18. You understand what I'm saying? Parents gave her fake ID and all this kind of stuff. It was a lot of stuff that was going on in that case that people did not really fully understand. And then the other case in Chicago, remember the girl in Chicago originally said that was not her in the tape. Her parents said that was not her in the tape. And then now with the federal case, they changed the story. They changed the story. There was a lot of things that was going on in that case. And I believe that Diddy's case can help R. Kelly to have them to reopen it, because now one man is not an enterprise. One man is not an enterprise. So, and I'm saying all of this to say that I got a phone call, in fact, that reminded me that what this person basically saying, Sylvia, you basically dummied yourself down and allowing these people to come into your space of where you started. Not many content creators or YouTubers was going to the courthouse, y'all. And that's the facts. They were doing most of the work from the internet. They were not sitting inside the courtroom every day, day in and day out. They were not doing that. They were not consistent. So, and they took this as a joke. This is not a joke. This is real life stuff. Real life stuff. Real life stuff, y'all. Real life. And it's sad that there's always some agenda, and I don't like conspiracy theories. I like dealing with facts. That's why I like going to the actual courthouse, so I can sit and hear the information and bring back the information to you guys without putting on my own spin to it, just giving you the straight up just facts. That's it. Sorry, the dog is barking in the background. Sorry. But it's very, 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 very frustrating. It's very frustrating. Seriously, it's very frustrating. But I do have there's some things that someone has asked me for assistance in something that I cannot to share right now, but I will be sharing that. I will be sharing that with you guys later on, but right now, and I am going to go ahead on and take my position back. That's what I'm going to do. Take my position back and not dummy myself down for others to because The whole, come on, y'all. The case was a joke. Case was a joke. But there is some good that came out of it. There is some good that came out of it. And I just wish people stopped concentrating on the things that didn't matter in the case. I was hoping people would talk more about the um, the changes that this particular case has brought about. You know, um, how the government can't just try to put things together and try to make it seem like it is what it's not. What it's not. You know, trying to play with our mind, play games with us. And we saw the facts. And let me tell you, and I understand those people who have the stance in domestic violence. Domestic violence is very serious situation. Women in many years have dealt with that kind of stuff. And I am not trying to minimize and make it less than what it is. But this case was not about that. They utilized that to play on the hearts of the people. And that's what they're still doing, playing on the hearts of the people. Because if it had been about domestic violence, they should have took care of it before. They should have went to the police. The police should have investigated. At the time, even when the video came out, they should have brought it to the police then. Why did they not do that? That's what you have to ask yourself. But then you say, oh, it doesn't matter because they got them now. No, that's not the way it works. There is still statute of limitation in things. You can't try to continue to bring something something way past the time and then expect somebody to do something about it. Can't do that. That is not right. And then listen to this. All these people that are so focused on the domestic violence on Diddy's side, what about the Jeffries, the Finch guy? What about him? Do you know the amount of harm that he has placed on those teenage boys? Nobody's talking about that. No, during the time, during Diddy's case, Weinstein case was going on. Did they make a big deal about that? No, it did not. They did not. They just let that case go on, and it was water under the bridge, and nobody even spoke about it except a small number just mentioned a hot second. They didn't even talk about it. Exactly. And I'm going to bring up your favorite content creator for a second. Your favorite content creator for a second. The one that you guys is thinking that she's fighting for justice of domestic violence individual. The one that's championing domestic violence, but it's only what domestic violence again when it deals with what celebrities. You know why? Because her pockets are being greased. Her pockets are being full. It ain't about the victims. Come on now. Just like the Black Lives Matter, the fakeness that they did with that thing, they never helped those people. You don't hear this person bringing up individual who has domestic violence situation in their lives and deciding to open up some sort of program or nonprofit organization to help the people that's in those situations. No, no. It's about selling merch. It's about greasing her pockets and making herself great. That's what it's about. And having a cult type of mentality. I want to see them open up shelters, help go into those shelters, helping these people and helping those who are dealing with those situations right now. Not just about Diddy or Jay-Z or people that is in the limelight. What What about helping them? Giving some of the proceeds that you're getting to helping those individuals. And don't and y'all, hey Sharon, you've been gone a while. Haven't seen you in a while. But anyway, but that's what that's my 2 cents about it, y'all. And yeah, I know y'all gonna come and say all kinds of stuff in my chat. I'm ready for y'all. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to activate my Pisces today. I'm ready to activate my Pisces. You know what? Let me show y'all something about Pisces. Okay, hold on a second. Let me show y'all something that about Miss Pisces over here. I want to show y'all something. Hold on a second. Hold on about let me just tell y'all. Let me just play this for a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna activate Pisces for a minute. I want y'all to listen to something. Hold on. Hold on. Let me let y'all listen to something.
And that's not a problem. It's not shyness. It's not arrogance. Pisces doesn't like people, and that's not a problem. It's not shyness. It's not arrogance. Pisces just doesn't vibe with crowds, fake energy, or small talk. Pisces isn't the type to crave attention or be the loudest in the room. In fact, they don't even want to be in the room half the time. Crowds drain them. Small talk bores them. Fake laughs and forced vibes. Hell no. Pisces would rather sit in silence with one real person than party with a room full of strangers. It's not that they hate people, they just don't need them to feel whole. Pisces feels everything deeply, and when they connect with someone, it's all or nothing. So being around too many people at once feels overwhelming, chaotic, even pointless. They read energy fast, and if the vibe's off, they shut down instantly. People call them antisocial, but that's bullshit. Pisces just protects their peace. They've learned the hard way that not everyone deserves access to their time, space, or energy. They choose quality over quantity always. That's why they have tight circles, deep connections, and a lot of boundaries. They're not here to entertain, impress, or pretend. They're here to feel safe, grounded, and real. So no, Pisces won't be at every event, every dinner, every gathering, and no, they're not mad, weird, or rude. They're just built different. And honestly, they like it that way. If you agree with me, hit the
That's me. Okay? That's me. I don't care. I don't care. That's me. It may not be you, Keisha, but that's me. That's me all the way. Patricia said the same thing. That's me all the way. That's me. I ain't got time for the bull. I could care less. That's me. That's me. If y'all notice, that's why half of the people can't stand me because I don't care. I don't care. They say I'm terrible. But anyway, you said Capricorn's like that too. So I guess it has a piece of everybody, but that's me, 1,000%. I got it popped up on my thing. I was like, that is me. Oh my God. Coco said it's her too. She a Virgo. Miss Renee says you're a water sign. That makes sense. Yeah, because I, you know what? It's like I don't, whatever. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm back. I'm back, y'all. Hey, Doc, TTH, how are you? You said you sent me something, right? You said you sent me something, lovely lady. You said you sent me something? Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Oh, this girl wants her numbers up. She's not getting numbers, so she's. Oh yeah, I know about her. Lovely lady, I know about her. I'm their content. I've always have been their content. Anytime they use my name into their content, they get numbers. That's the reason why she put my name in there. Yeah, she has to put my name in there to get herself some numbers. She needs numbers. If you go type my name in, you'll see there's certain people that constantly use my name into everything so they can get numbers. Oh, Keisha, that girl, I had to go wash my hair. I had to look at my hair. I had to go do something to my hair because that girl peed in that water. She peed in the water, y'all. That girl peed in the water. Yes, that girl peed in the water. She pee-peed in the water. See, look at this. I had to do something to my hair. I twisted it up a little bit. That girl pee. Look how long my hair is now, y'all. But she peed in that water. I tried to twist it. This one didn't come out. But she peed in the water. Look at this. Yeah, I want to see it. Look at this. Look how long my hair is long, y'all. Look at how long my hair is. Look, y'all. Look. It's long. Look. It's growing. Look. I had to wash my hair because that girl, I was like, look, let me tell you how I found out she peed in the water. I didn't see her pee, right? This is what she said. Look, this is what she said. This is what she said. She goes and starts telling her mom. She says, Titi told me yesterday that that I had peed in the pool and so her mom said, Auntie, she's telling us she peed in the pool already. I was like, you peed in the pool? She didn't say, no, I didn't pee in the pool. She peed in the pool, y'all. That girl peed in the pool. She peed in the pool. And my sister come out, oh, she gonna put chlorine. No, I'm getting out that water. I'm not going back in that water no more. Mm-mm. No more water for me. No more water for me. That girl peed in that pool. She peed in the pool. You skin with the get pretty. Oh, thank you. Don't laugh, Miss Green Eye. She peed in the pool. That girl, I was like having a good time. We were in that pool for over an hour having fun. Oh, having fun. Then she's going to have a conversation about something that happened the day before. In other words, she was trying to tell her mom she peed in the pool. I told her I'm going home. She says, no, you're not. Yes, I am going home. You're not going home. Yes, I am. I'm out of here. Look, y'all already started packing, y'all. I got my stuff packed. Save you some Lancome's cost. LOL. What's Lancome? What's Lancome? I know that's a brand of something, but oh, I just floated in, just floating it in. LOL. She got to have a fit when you leave. I know that I'm leaving before they wake up. I'm gonna leave before they wake up because my flight is early in the morning. I'll be out of this house by 3:00, 3:30, the latest. I'll be out. Yeah, you too gonna miss one. I'm gonna miss her, but I miss Dallas and Kobe as well. I miss them. I need to go home, y'all. I've been here 2 months, 9 weeks altogether. 9 weeks I've been here. Yes. Today's Wednesday. I have Thursday and Friday I pack up. No, I'm packing. I'm packed now. But I am going to end up leaving something because I'll be back on the 3rd for the sentencing. And then I got a lot of stuff that I'll be doing in Atlanta. Y'all stay tuned because I will be doing the that guy and his mom. Hopefully it's not over with. I have to contact the news lady and see if they finished done or will it be done by the time I get there. Um, Cash Out. That's the Cash Out, the rapper. Yes, I'll be doing that. I'll be going home to do that. I'm gonna be at um, Doug's hearing, and also I have not looked at the motion that Steele put in. You know what? I'm gonna go check. Let me see if what's the name got that motion. They usually get it. I'm gonna see if I can get a copy of that motion. Yeah, the Matthews are the lawyer yet. I had not even reached out to them. That's a blessing you'll be able to. Yeah, I have to put in my Rule 22 for all the cases that I'm going to do. Oh, I have a visit on Sunday. I set up the visit to go visit Nesto. So all those content creators, the one that you sent me the thing for, lovely lady, well, I promise you, they're going to get that visit, and they're going to talk about it on their channel. Watch. Oh, thanks, Doc. Doc, thank you for the Cash App. I love you too. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Dr. TTH just blessed me with a Cash App. And shout out to Watch the World 777. He sent me a Cash App. Shout out to him for blessing me with the Cash App. Mel, that's his name, Mel. Yeah, they're gonna run into the ground. So I gave them heads up. I'll be at the hearing. I'll be at the do a visitation with Nesto. He sent me a message. They better hurry. July 15, they have to use original content. Oh. You mean tell me YouTube coming after them now? Hold on, Miss Richard, tell me what happened. Thank you, Shardy, for the super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. The blessings back to blessing on top of blessings to you. No, I didn't see it. Oh, y'all, I forgot to set up my thing. Hold on a second. Hold on. I didn't see it. Oh, wait a minute. Ratchet is live? What is going on with Ratchet? I saw his title. I didn't know he was live. That's why you guys are not in here. Oh, they got to use original content, huh? Oh, chow. They got to use original content. That's going to hurt them. That's going to hurt their pockets because they've been using other people's content. Hold on a second. Hold on, Miss. Okay, Miss Richard, just send me the information. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We got to check this out. We got to check it out. Check. My mic sounds nice. Hold on. We're going to check it out. So YouTube is finally going to make things easier for people that does their own creation of stuff, huh? Instead of people stealing stuff. Y'all, hold on. Hold on. She sent me a message here. Let's go check it out. Do I have any insight on both Bentley's motions? Rose flower. I have not been paying any attention, but when I get home, I'm gonna get the I'm gonna go get the motions. I think I have them. I just haven't read it yet. Hold on. Um. Okay. Miss Richards says, hold on. Starting July 15, YouTube will only pay creators that use their real voice and produce original content. Following will not be eligible for monetization. Reuse or repurpose videos, copied content, low effort upload, and fully AI generated videos. Uh-oh! 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 They better start going out there and doing their own thing now. Uh-oh. Did I get, is that you? Yeah, I thank you. I got the Cash App, Doc. I guess you didn't hear me say thank you. Uh-oh. 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 No more using Sylvia's stuff. Can't use Sylvia's stuff. Mm-mm. And they're going to wonder why YouTube taking their stuff. All right now. Okay now. Yeah, I did. Thank you. They're going to be pissed off. They're not going to get monetized. They can use my stuff all they want. They're not going to get monetized. It says starting July 15, YouTube will not pay creators they will pay only creators who use their real voice and produce original content. Following will not be eligible for monetization. Reuse or repurpose videos. Reuse or repurpose videos. Let me say it again. Reuse or repurpose videos. Copied content. Low effort upload. Fully AI generated videos. Ha 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 ha. Ah, Miss V. Lenore, I know you're in my bushes. You will not be able to use my stuff no more. At least you could use it, but you won't get paid for it. It's gonna be a waste of your time, Miss V. Lenore. So you better find some work to do on your own. You better go out in those streets and do that work. Go do some of that work, girl. I am gonna call her out, V. Lenore. You will not be able to use my stuff anymore. As of July 15th, V. Lenore. And I'm going to put it all over myself. Please do not use my stuff. You're repurposing my stuff right now. If you're using it, it's repurposed. If you hear my voice right now saying repurpose, repurpose, repurpose. Yeah, get your behind off the couch and go move around and do some work. Go out in the street and get some content, V. Lenore. Stop using my stuff. Lazy behind. Talking about, oh, I'm doing a reaction. It's a reaction video. Okay, it's going to be reaction, no money. No money. You could do the reaction, but you're going to get no money. YouTube tired of y'all using other people's stuff and not being creative, doing your own thing. Whole channel, all of them be doing me. And you notice, I don't ever put their stuff on my stuff because I don't care. I go make my own stuff. I go out in the streets. They better go take the bus like I do, show some outings. They better go out in the streets of everywhere they go. Bring some content. Make it original. Make it original. Don't use my voice. Don't use infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia. And you know what? From now on, I'm going to start doing this little thing here. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to play this. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to play this. Hold on. Hold on. This is what I'm going to do. Hold on.
Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
That's why I'm going to keep putting the Infamous Sylvia.
Sylvia.
That's what I'm going to do.
You're listening to Infamous Sylvia.
Listen
You're
to this.
listening to an exclusive interview on Infamous Sylvia. Infamous Sylvia.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching the Infamous Sylvia channel, where laughter and fun make up our panel.
That's right.
Together we build this digital spree. We appreciate you and our growing family.
With mods by our side and chat flowing free. In
Woo!
this online space, it's just you and me. We laugh until tears roll down like the rain. In this virtual world, you ease all my pain.
We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow.
Go ahead on.
Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right.
Go on.
Together we shine like stars in the night.
Nice. Uh-oh. Infamous Sylvia here.
Cherish the moments, the highs and lows.
Hello.
From the latest gossip to stories untold. You're more than a viewer, you're part of the crew. In
part of
the
the crew, y'all.
space of ours, it's all because of you.
This digital world where emotion is shared. Every post and reaction showing we care.
The love is real in this virtual domain. With every side, enjoys what we'll gain.
Family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night.
That's what you call original, y'all. That's what you call original. We are original over here. We don't copy. We're original, not Memorex. But anyway, thank you, Miss Richard, for bringing us that great news. That great news. B. Lenore, you're in the bushes. I know you're in the bushes because your friend told me you be watching me in the bushes. Yeah, your friend told me. Friend told on you. Told everything that I do, you watch. And if you're not watching, one of your people watching. The obsession is real over here. But anyway. Is there anything else we want to talk about? Miss Richard just gave me some good news right there. Good news, Miss Richard. Wow, this fan feels wonderful. They ain't got no content, y'all. All they do is watch. They watch me all the time. It's like crazy. Come on now. Stop watching me. Stop watching. Go make your own content. Go down the street something. Go do something. Go find something to do. Miss Green Eyes, what you doing? Y'all, it's hot. It's hot as heck in the state of New Jersey. But today's thing was canceled because it was going to be 90 degrees out there, and I didn't feel like going way into Hong Kong. So I'm going to do the thing with Chaluchi tomorrow. I've been packing my stuff, getting my butt ready to go home so I can be with my family. I'm talking about my immediate family. Not well, yeah, my sisters are my sisters considered extended family, right? My immediate family is Dallas and Kobe. That's my immediate family. My immediate family is Dallas and Kobe, right? Y'all, I'm gonna be back on my regiment. I'm not gonna be eating crazy no more. No more of this extra rice and all this Haitian food that was so good, but I gotta stay away from it. I gotta stay away from this food because it's not good for me. It's good for me to eat, but not good for me as in of the body condition I have. Oh, I have to go to court. Remember, my court case is on August 8th, y'all. I will be bringing y'all the update to my case. Remember the stalker case that has me in the trench of the court system. The stalking case that has me in the court system. We're gonna be talking about that. Um, y'all, but life is good. Other than that, life is good, y'all. God is good. He is awesome. He's teaching me a lot of things. He's my dependency on him is totally like out of this world. God is great. When I tell you God is great, God showed up and showed out for me during this trial. I mean, man, if I didn't know who God is, I definitely know who God is now. Because let me tell you, He is the one that has sustained me. He has been opened up doors, made a way out of no way. I'm talking about showing up stuff, not that fluffy stuff. You know what I mean? Not that fluff stuff. I'm talking about when you really, really in the trenches of hell. God just show out. Show out. Because all I did was drop to my knees and talk to him. Every situation. Even when I was trying to get up those stairs at that train station, how I was huffing and puffing, I was like, Lord, help me. Yeah, I didn't know I was calling on to God all those times. And he strengthened my heart. My heart started getting stronger, and each day got easier and easier and easier. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything. Everything, even the hard times. He even opened up the door, even me being able to be inside of the main courtroom after the struggle I have for that first day. Oh my God, y'all. That first day when I stayed up and I was such a real sour, angry person because I didn't get any sleep. I was there at 12 o'clock midnight and then got in there and then didn't get in the courtroom. Oh my God. But he gave me so much grace in that I got an opportunity to see the people that were in the overflow, and I got a chance to see all the attorneys that were against Diddy. Diddy didn't get a chance to see those attorneys because they were in the overflow. You know, that's where I met that Blackburn guy. I met him on the line. Because he was talking about his clients and he had so many clients and things like that. Then I met what's the name? What's that girl's name? The two ladies, the mother and daughter. You know the one, the mother and daughter. Y'all, mother and daughter. What's it? Lisa Bloom. Yeah, Lisa Bloomberg or whatever. Bloom. It's Lisa Bloom, right? And her mama. Um, what's her mama name? What's her mama name? Auburn. Allred. Yeah. Gloria Allred. I met her up there. I met of course Gene Deal was up there that first day. I met him up there. I didn't talk to none of those people. I didn't feel like talking to them, but I got an opportunity to meet like a lot of Diddy's not intern, but what they call not the paralegals. That's what they're not intern. The paralegals on his team, they were up there in overflow. Most of the people that couldn't get in the main courtroom the first week, I met all of them. And even that girl, Tisa Tell, was it? She said she was in the courtroom every day. She wasn't in the courtroom during the first week because she was in there way more than me. She was in there like starting the second day. I think she was there the third day or something like that. Third day she was in there. And then she started again. She was in there more than I was. I tell you that much. She was in that courtroom way more than me. Way more than me. Now, you guys, we talked about in members only what really happened. What really happened. The truth behind that. And then she's talking about the transcript costing over $2,000 a week. I showed y'all how much a transcript costs. Did I show y'all? Well, I told y'all 1,387, but I think I was wrong with the amount. Hold on, let me just show y'all. So hold on. Let me show y'all how much it costs. Hold on. I know I don't have to show y'all, but I'm just gonna show y'all anyway. The first week I had to pay for them, and then hold on. So folks are just like acting like, oh, she's lying. She's lying. She didn't tell you the truth. She's lying. Okay, let me show y'all. I can show y'all the email now. Let me show y'all. It was about it was $1 something per day. Hold on a second. Look at this. And this is what she said. Awesome. This is my order being processed. Hold on a second. This is her. That's not that one. Okay, we gotta go further down. Okay, you see what she says right there? Hell, you see the price right there? She says, my colleague CC the Bubble now put the charge on your card for 5 days standing order for this trial. Remember, the amount is what? $1,312.50 for the first 5 days only. Please let us know if we may proceed. And then I said, please proceed with the order. And then they said, ladies, please charge her for first week of $1,312.50. Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that, right? No, that wasn't the price for each. That was for the whole week. That's for the whole week. You see, for the whole week. The first week amount is $1,312.50. Yeah, I got proof. Okay, you want to see if the lady name is go? Look, the lady name is the Southern District New York Reporters. You see that, right? See it in her thing? Okay. So she lied. There go my proof. You know me, I got to bring my proof in there. Tell her to show you her proof. Y'all know I got receipts for days. Tell her people to tell her to show her receipt. Oh, hold on, my baby calling me. Where's the phone at? Hold on, I have to call him. He's calling me FaceTime. I gotta call him later. Okay. He said call him. Hold on a second, y'all. So y'all see how she lied, right? Hey, friend. You see it? Tell her, okay, tell her stop talking and put out the proof, okay? Tell her stop running her mouth. Just show her the proof. Show her the proof. Show the proof. Show the proof. That was for the week, 5 days amount. 13, I thought it was 1387, but I misquoted the wrong amount. It was 1312. So I ain't have my stuff. I knew it was 13 something. Tell her to show the proof of what she's talking about. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get a pen. Now listen to some music while I go get my phone because I gotta call him back. Hold on. Let me listen to my music while I listen to some music while I call him back. Hold on.
Messy boots, wrangling rumors, Rico content creators, big lips and convicts just don't mix. Doing it for views and click, fake content, fake chicks. Watching from the bushes, sitting on the tushes. Carpet eating and bottom feeding while stomping their boots so low they stoop. Can't get a break for heaven's sake. From splattering mud to stomping in puddles. We're embracing the mess and making a splash. We are here for the messy boots. Y'all ain't winners. Y'all just a bunch of sinners. Get back to munching, we're about to punch it. Trying to tarnish name while I'm one of the most respected in the game. Used to be infamous, now they all speaking my name. I'll show y'all, cause you can play that game. You better get with it and put some respect on it. When mentioning my name, make sure you put some respect on it. It's Mrs. Bobble, lady to you. You can quit with the axe unless you got the facts. Thanks for stopping by, I'm enjoying the view. Y'all come back now, or y'all come back down. Mentioning my name, make sure you put some respect on it. If Mrs. Bible, lady to you, you can quit with that act unless you got the facts. Ain't for stopping by. Join the views, y'all come back now, or y'all come back down.
What happened? Oh no, I'm playing music. What happened?
Y'all come back now. Messy boots. Wrangling rumors, Rico content creators, big lips and convicts just don't mix. Doing it for views and click, fake content, fake chicks. Watching from the bushes, sitting on the tushes. Carpet eating and bottom feeding while stomping their boots so low they stoop. We can't get a break for heaven's sake. From splattering mud to stomping in puddles, we're embracing the mess.
Dang, man, there was some stuff like that he was trying to tell me, but because I'm live, he said he got to tell me later. He said he got some tea. He said he got some tea for me. Y'all, I can't get the tea because I'm live with y'all. I'm going to have to get off this live, y'all. I think that's enough. I've been on here an hour. I think I've been on here an hour. Y'all, I got to go be nosy. Is it okay I get off this live? Because I got to go be nosy. Is it okay? Is it okay? I can go be nosy. Like, yeah, he won't tell me. Get the tea. Yeah, I gotta go get the tea, Miss Ronnie. I ain't gonna get the tea and some stuff. Okay, I gotta go, y'all. Guys, love y'all. Miss Richardson, come back and tell us. I can't tell y'all the tea if he wouldn't let me do it in the live and come back and tell us. Y'all so terrible. Y'all know if okay, gotta go now. You can come back and you gotta go. Bye, everybody. Y'all so silly. Bye, everybody.
Thank you for watching the infamous Sylvia channel, where laughter and fun make up our panel. Together we build this digital spree. We appreciate you and our growing family. With mods by our side and chat flowing free in this online space. It's just you and me. We laugh until tears roll down like the rain. In this virtual world you my pains. We're family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Minds in check, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We cherish the moments, the highs and lows, from the latest gossip to stories untold. You're more than a viewer, you're part of the crew in this space of ours. It's all because of you. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Minds in check, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Minds in check, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment